These are some of my wind boards, asymmetrical, when we were learning how to ride the outer east. Why paddle when you could fly? So we got board surfing. So we started windsurfing from backyards with Robbie Nash and the Yardbirds. And we'd launch all the way out to the third reef, ride all the way through sunset. And so these boards were made, the pin, the bottom turned, and the off the top looser. And we mastered the lineups. So when we started tow surfing, we had the lineups from windsurfing. Can't catch a freight train on a bicycle. You got to match power with power. And that's why paddle surfing and tow surfing, there's a line that you draw and you step over that line. And you can't catch those big waves paddling, but they are. But then there's a line, such as the day they ran the Eddy, where you couldn't get near the waves, and that's why we developed the Sport of Kings with tiny little surfboards, which we have over here. These are 2 tow boards from Jerry, and there's a Die Another Day one, and then there's a brand new one from Jerry, and they're about 6'4". They're very heavy. It's the snowboard concept. You don't need this big board to paddle. You just strap up from windsurfing. And goes back to snowboarding, where we're riding these giant mountains, and we get to the bottom, we're looking at our little tiny snowboard, and the bell went off. And why would we have these big giant guns when we could make a tiny little snowboard, surfboard style board, sling into these giant waves? Of course, there's controversy, I'm gonna paddle it. But when we first introduced this, the jet ski was in Waterworld, and Brian Kailana, Terry, myself, and Laird, we kind of really put it together. And when we came back to Oahu with Point Break 1, we had to introduce the concept that jet skis were for the ocean. What took us 30 minutes to an hour for a rescue took us 30 seconds. They save lives. And so we had to introduce that concept to the city, and they accepted it. So that became safety mode, which now you just got to put the right guys on the ski. You're only as good as your ski.